I mean, what did it feel like to be in this kind of game in the year 2022 and having to adjust to something of 2 decades
I don't know.
ago?
Probably the two happiest guys in the organization would be Pat for sure, and myself. You know, we just knew coming into this that this would be by any means necessary. You know, I just watched them previously put up 80 and a half against Brooklyn. This team can score. If you're not really locked in defensively, they can, uh, put up points in such a hurry that they can create a 10-point, 12-point cushion quickly. And I thought we were able to withstand a lot of those runs, particularly in transition. When they were trying to get some relief points, and then our man-to-man defense was probably one of our better, most complete games of the season. This is not an easy team to defend with the shooting and the ball movement, their ability to put the ball on the floor. Just a lot of multiple efforts, and it's good to see 3 or 4 possessions in the final 4 minutes that ended in a loose ball with us hitting the deck. Which is what we need to continue to commit to. They were good. Yeah, they were good. They gave our group just a boost of life, and I thought they defended well at times. They definitely got organized much better offensively. Look, we weren't making shots, for most of the night, and these games are important to find different ways to win. And the second unit, I thought they were able to be able to defend, well enough just to be able to make it a positive on the scoreboard. And hopefully they'll continue to gain confidence on, number one, what their identity is, and number two, to how they can inspire, the rest of the group.
On one hand, do you not want to have to rely on Jimmy at the end, or is this exactly what you want? Get to the end so you can get to Jimmy being Jimmy at those moments.
Well, for sure. I mean, that's why Jimmy is here. Is to be a difference maker. But also, while this season there's been a lot of ups and downs to it, Tyler and Bam have really developed themselves as closers as well. So each game might call for something different today. Those were our best matchups, to be able to get the ball to Jimmy and get to space. And, he made some big plays. Not only the shot making, but, the kick out three to Max. He just made a lot of really good plays. But, the next game it might be Tyler and Bam, making those plays. And it's important that we've developed, other guys that feel comfortable, going down the stretch.
Encouraging that the defense was able to be sustained the entire way despite the struggle of the offense, despite the shots not going in.
Yeah, now we have to build that consistency. But certainly you want to have that kind of toughness and mental stability that you can find a different way to win if the shots aren't going down, and that you can generate the energy and effort regardless of whether the ball is going in. That's usually a good sign for your basketball team. We have not developed enough of those kind of habits, but hopefully we can build on this one.
How do you kind of explain the 3-point shooting this season? I know we've asked you a bunch of times this year, but
I can't. Eventually, I believe it'll turn, and that's not coach speak. We had some good clean looks today, and more than anything, I felt like for large portions of the game we were more intentional. I think that's a bigger key than for counting how many shots we make. Is the ball getting to where it needs to go to? Is there a purposeful intent to our offense? I thought both units, had that for the most part. And then, hey, we have to find an identity to win games. And I have no problem with that being a defensive identity.
What Vic did coming back and keeping the bench afloat.
Yeah.
His night a little bit.
Yeah, really important minutes. I think this is probably his best game that he's played since he's been back. And the stats, I don't even know what they are, but he got us organized on the offensive end. He was basically playing point guard. He made some timely shots, but for the most part, I think he was allowing that group to play to their strengths and to their identity. While he just gains his footing, gets in basketball shape, gets in more rhythm, all of those things, and he'll be a difference maker for us, particularly defensively. Once he gets his legs under him and he gets more games under his belt.
And Max, I know the shooting overall wasn't great, but it seemed like each one of the 3 threes on a night he didn't make a lot were significant.
Yeah, and he had some good defensive plays as well. He had some tough rebounds, some tough kills one-on-one. He was in the right places defensively, and he was creating those catch-and-shoot triggers for us. That is important for our menu, that we have some diversity, and he gave that tonight. And hey, if you're going to hit, an important one, you'd rather that happen in the fourth quarter while the game is being decided. All right, thank you.